So gaming over the past couple years has gotten pretty expensive, and honestly, for the most part, it's almost unattainable for most people these days. I mean, if, for instance, your PS5 died, broken HDMI port, and you didn't have anyone local who could replace that, there's not a lot of people that I know of who would feel comfortable just going out and throwing $500, $600, $700 on a console at this point. And yeah, there's the secondhand market, and you can always find good deals on stuff here and there, but it's still pretty expensive. I mean, we've got Microsoft pushing $1,000 handhelds, and the PS5 Pro is $700, $800. And let's not even start talking about current PC prices. Between DDR5, even DDR3 at this point, becoming unreasonably expensive. Graphics cards that have been sky high for 4 generations now, and now SSDs, they're quietly creeping up too. We're gonna see how cheap we can PC game. Now, this is something I've always wanted to do. I've always liked the idea. I mean, this is nothing new. People have been building PCs inside of cardboard boxes for a long time. It's always been anything but a case. It's always been exciting for most people to see what kind of silly way they can cram a PC into something just for the fun of it. But when you're saving every penny that you can, why buy a big old case when you might just be able to build a whole low-level gaming PC for the price of what you would spend on a case these days? They're about $100, give or take, $150, $200, depending. You know, there's some pretty spendy ones out there. Of course, you can always get cheap. Hell, you might even be able to find one for free, depending on what access you have to local recyclers. I don't have that access. And yeah, I do have a free PC case. I have a whole PC over there that has been sitting. It was going to be a server, and I just never got around to it. Besides the point, I introduce this guy. This came out of an old Alienware X51 R1 from way back when. Came with a Intel Core i3 3220, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it has unfortunately just followed me around for all those years. But I think that puts it 2012, 2013 is 3rd, 4th gen Intel. I also splurged a little bit. Oh boy. There's 2 sticks. Count them. 2 sticks of DDR3. Then I'm lying to you, I didn't buy them. They were sitting at the bottom of a box and I forgot I had them until I decided I wanted to make this video, and I dug them up. I found them. They are Corsair. It is a 2x8, so 16 gig kit at a whopping 1600 megahertz. Now that's going to help out a lot. And then the crusty, dusty GTX 760. This is one of 2 that I bought originally back in the day. I don't know where the second one was. And to be completely honest, I don't know why I knew where this one was, because 4 graphics cards between this and that and my main PC. It's quite a lot, and since SSDs are so expensive, I couldn't be bothered to buy one for this video, so SanDisk 120. This also came out of this same build, so this and this came out of that same build. I don't know where these came from. I never bought Corsair RAM. I was always a HyperX RAM guy back in the day. This, of course, ripped out of that old Alienware, thankfully, minus the USB port stack is kind of squished, but it'll survive. And this has actually been upgraded. The CPU in there is an i5 3690? Yeah, 3690K, I believe. Might be a non-K variant. Guess we'll find out in the BIOS. And to power it all, we have an Antec 500 watt, 80 plus nothing. This is back in the wild west days of power supplies and Antec's lawlessness, and creating about as cheap as you can. Copyright 2006. So yeah, it should be more than enough. I mean, I think this has PCI power on it. Yes, 1, 2 6-pins. 6 and an 8. We don't need those extra 2 pins. Should be just fine. Let's get all this out of here. And first things first. I guess we should probably just go ahead and start installing stuff, no? Go ahead and give the old RAM a click. And I know most of you can't afford to hear this noise, so good click. Got that seated. We're gonna go ahead and, can I get to the front I/O? We'll figure that out individually. All right, now that's all. I don't know if I should plug this in first or plug this in once I kind of, let's give it a minute. Pull out the old box and let's see how she fits. So I'm thinking probably somewhere right here. And then we can stick the power supply either here or here. Here's hoping. And then we can kind of just cram everything in there. We can shut the lid and pretend like nothing inside of that ever happened. Because there's no way to cable manage this. It's going to be horrendous. And I make no apologies in that. For the sake of making one of the cheapest gaming PCs that we can get our hands on. Let's see. Do we just keep it simple? Keep it traditional? Oh, head's probably in the shot there. What all do we have here? We've got CPU power, which I think this thing only needs 4. Bada bing. 24 pin. Bop. That's SATA. Don't need that. The tried and true and trusty Molex connectors. Won't be needing that. I want to say that this is how I had this thing powered originally. Was with this Antec. Because before I had my first 760, I had the... Ooh, things are getting dicey. Ooh. Yeah, it's something. Probably should plug this one in over here. In theory, we shouldn't need all the extra 2 pins. I'm pretty sure. What could possibly go wrong? The only thing left that I kind of really need is some way to trace it out. I thought I had a Sharpie around here somewhere, but it's not really looking like it. Of course, we're gonna make do. Just pop a hole there. I think if we pop a hole there, it should be fine. Go ahead and get all the. Oh man, that's not a recommended way to pick up a PC. But it worked. Yeah, real quick. So go ahead and make some precision cuts. Just like that. We have fully custom rear I/O. We don't need a rear I/O shield. We don't do that around here. We've got power supply. You might be thinking to yourself, that kind of looks like a face. It's because it does. But we got a fan hole here, power inlet here, power switch here. This slot, you might be wondering, well, that's where we're going to support the old GPU. And the only gaming ports we need around here is HDMI, because that's kind of the only. I'm only going to hook it up to one monitor, so I don't need the rest. There's 2 DVI that I just realized I should probably cut out real quick. One moment. Oh shit. Try not to lose too much structural integrity here. Oh, good. Switches are flicking. Oh man, that is in there. All we need now is our, I'll probably use this set. Our lovely SSD. Some power. I assume SATA 1 is probably the fastest. First player port and all. Oh, nope, that's right. All we gotta do is just wig-wag some cables around. That ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna give her the old 1, 2, 3, 4. That's definitely overheating. But you know what? That's not my problem. Go ahead and show you what I'm looking at down here. As you can see, we've got the I/O is matched out perfectly. I mean, I couldn't have done it any better. Those are ventilation holes. And obviously, you've got the spinny fan bit and your privacy flap to hide your gaming ports. And we have the DVIs exposed just because they stuck out a little bit, but you got your HDMI right there. And she's ready to rumble. So now if you'll give me a moment, I'll go ahead and go grab some stuff, get everything all plugged in, get a monitor rolling, and shall we install some Linux? Or do we do, I think we do Windows 11, just for the sake of doing Windows 11. Even though it shouldn't, we're gonna give it a shot. Let's do some gaming. Ooh. Oh. Hold on. Support the old power supply as we plug in the big one. Plug in our gaming port. HDMI, the best DMI. Guess we should probably choose our favorite USB port. I like the crunchy looking one. Get our driver installed there. See some poke right, I think. Oh no. I can't see a thing. You know, the ironic part about all that is I never plugged it in. Quickly, before we look more stupid. Shorting one of these out has to work, right? Probably help if I turn the power supply on. Oh, hey! We're awake. Yo, BIOS beep. On to the gaming bit. Let's try, this key? It is this key. Let's give Bassite a go. Boot in normal mode? Oh, it didn't like that. Oh, I'm what you would call an idiot. Now we're recording. We're getting a loading. I don't know. It's making god awful noises. I've heard of coil line, but that's something else. Huh. I don't know how long to wait for. Oh boy. It's going, but I don't think it's good. And the coil whine is in sync with the text. It's really thinking. Well, I don't think Bazite's gonna work. Back in old Ventoy. I mean, Fedora's Arch, so... No, I don't want to test this media. Oh, apparently I don't have a choice. Good to know. Oh. What's up with the Windows 11-esque loading bars? I'm trying to get away. Oh, it's going. It's going. Huh. Oh. Oh, wow. We're actually in. Next. I don't know why we're undulating. I don't know if that's coming across on your guys' end, but we're gonna... Sure. Wow. So this is going well, and to be completely honest, is just about every single time I've ever installed Linux on everything, this is about as well as it goes. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Well, I tried. Okay. Big windows. Bye-bye. Ah! Hello? What is happening? I can't catch a break. Let's not even pretend, Windows, like you were trying to do something important there. You just... Back on your old shit again. Oh, right. Oh, okay. All right. We'll return once we have some games downloaded. And we're out of big windows. After many days later, we are finally back after getting everything installed. And I've got a slew of games that we're going to go ahead and try out. You know, we can always start simple enough.
Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel. The time is
I don't even think we really need to do anything here.
47 a.m. Current topside temperature is 93 degrees with an estimated high of 105. The Black
Alrighty. I lied. We're not going to start with that. Let's go. Let's see what we can do in Counter-Strike 2. Warning, graphics driver added date. Don't show me again. Oh. Oh. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. 1920 by 1080. Refresh rate 60 Hz. Brightness, advanced video. Oh, man, we're going to move all that to low. Low, low, low. Oh, man. I mean, it looks... I've seen worse. Oh, man. Okay. Wait. What is happening? Oh. I'm shooting casual paint bullets. I feel like I'm at quite the disadvantage not being able to hear anything. I'm just kind of hoping for the best and making up the rest as we go here. Oh, I can't see enough to aim. Well, you know, if you want to play Counter-Strike looking kind of Robloxy, oh man. No honor. Okay. Well, I think we get the gist here. It's anywhere between 1 and 100 frames per second. Some minor dipping. Not exactly the smoothest. It feels okay. I mean, I'm also playing on a 60 hertz monitor, so I can't feel every bit of it. But honestly, for, you know, not much more than a nice case, this is playable. I've definitely seen worse, but this is also one of the most friendly games to lesser systems. It feels somewhat responsive. I don't know if you're going pro on this thing, but I'm definitely not. Oh, man. The tracers are comical. But yeah, I think that's enough of a good old test my blood pressure too. And we'll leave these guys to their fun. I think we're ready to try something a little harder. This is a DirectX 12 card, technically. Okay, well that's out. Shall we try some Mariflop then? Now this game appears to be relatively light. I mean, it's only 20 gigs at the most. So I can imagine it'd probably handle pretty well on low-end hardware. Alright, at this point we're just trying anything. I completely spaced the DirectX 12 portion of modern games. And I knew that this wasn't technically a fully supported DirectX 12 card. It's only got partial instruction, and apparently it's not what I expected. I figured at a minimum we might be able to get some of these lower end, easier games to run, like Marathon, even with the limited instruction set. Yeah, sure. Well, oh, we're just doing it anyways. I think we're cooking out some heat. 71 on the CPU. Come on, little Intel stock cooler, you can do it. I don't think that 39 degrees is accurate on GPU 1 based on the noises I'm hearing coming from the box. Oh no, I don't know if it's doing anything now. Oh, we were so close. Oh! Oh, we got to the flashpoint screen. Okay. 50 FPS is not a great start. Oh boy. Yeah, failed to detect microphone. You'll do that. Hey. You know, it's not looking great. We're at 23 FPS. What if we... I know it says not recommended. Then we can drop it to 16 by 900. Apply. And hey, would you look at that? 60 FPS on a screen where we're not doing anything.
Huh?
How about no AA? Let's... Ooh. Oh, it didn't like that one bit. That might have done it in. We got the spinny wheel of death. Oh, hey! Don't think we support XESS. I appreciate the generous offer. Well, you know, we're at 30 FPS in the menu. It's... Oh. It's not looking great. See what we can do? I'm hopeful. You know. The real Xbox 360 experience coming through. Man, oh man, this thing's making some noise. Hey, hey. You know, it looks really bad. Oh. Okay, we're thinking about it. Oh, and we're back. Okay. There's a dead man. I have... I truly have no clue. Huh. What the heck is that? What is that? This is a version of Arc Raiders that I don't think anyone's ever seen. Like, there is not a single texture on this wall. I've somehow managed to make a modern game have a lower fidelity than Did it just close? Did it just open? I don't know. Have a lower fidelity than Halo 2. Let's see if we die. I have no chance of This is impressive. I don't think anyone's ever seen this game this bad. But we made it. I couldn't recommend playing Arc Raiders like this, to be honest. You could if you wanted. I don't know why you would want to. So that was Arc Raiders. Quite the interesting experience. It is playable to an extent. I don't know if I would call it enjoyable. We made it through a raid. I didn't get to see any Arc. I don't know if they even were visible or capable of being rendered in, but we did it. We should be able to play pretty much every Halo game, considering that this is far more graphically powerful than the Xbox 360. So here's hoping. Okay. As much as I love that cutscene. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. You know. Truth be told, this is like Xbox One experience right here, you know? Which is pretty par for the course. This is honestly probably playing even better than the Xbox One. Looks like just about 60 FPS. We're moving, we're grooving, we're getting through this. We're blowing up aliens, a little bit of stuttering here and there. But we're doing it. Lots of vehicles, lots of explosions. Sir. Thank you. But you know, solid FPS. Locked in. Very minimal jittering and stuttering. Probably has something to do with the 2 gigabytes of RAM that we are basically maxed out on. I mean, if this was the PC you had for when your friends came over, they probably wouldn't love it. But I play on it. We're doing a little bit of LAN Halo 3. This would be perfect.
That's quite a welcome party.
Doing a little bit of Counter-Striking for the fun of it. Probably not going to be playing any high elo Premiere. You could definitely make fools of yourself and competitive. Go have a good night. Hanging out. Maybe some TF2. And while there's not much in the means of upgrading, as we're you know, we're not really pushing anything. We're VRAM limited here, and there's no means of upgrade for this path. I believe this is LGA 1151, has been dead for 10 years, 12 years. I don't know, I'll figure out the exact number, put it on the screen. A long time. And the 760 is no longer even getting graphical updates. It's it's definitely if this is what you had, I think you could make do and be happy with it, especially considering the price of gaming these days, with consoles being so expensive. And also at the same time, for the price, it's a fully functioning PC, and it's not a terrible one for that. I mean, YouTube playback is just fine on it. Your basic word processing for school and everything else, it'll continue to run that just fine, and it's been handling Windows 11. I'm sure it's not loving it, it's not made for it. But it's been handling it, which means you're getting proper updates and everything else along with it. So you still have the security and all the other nice features that comes with Windows 11. Oh boy. But yeah, it's a full PC. It runs. It's not great. Is it at the end of its life? Just about. But I mean, it's still snappy. It's still responsive. You can still do stuff with it. You can watch YouTube videos in 1080p. It's still a usable PC. And I'm sure if you were to put Linux on it, you could squeeze a few more FPS on the games out of it. But you're also limiting your game library. So I understand why a lot of gamers stick with Windows. And that's why we put Windows on it today. Believe me, I tried. And I may or may not include the clips. And if I did, you've already seen them. I've installed Linux with an old NVIDIA graphics. It's not great. It's not a good experience. And I don't know if I'd be trying that again. But I do have some future plans about some other cheaper PCs. As I do have some old parts from some old builds that are kind of coming back around and coming together. And I believe I can build some proper budget PCs, even with the prices of RAMs and SSD these days. I mean, the total price for this build is you're looking at about $30 for the 760. The motherboard and CPU are another $50. Power supply is another $40. So we're at about 120. SSD and RAM, those are probably going to be your most expensive bits, which could cost you anywhere between $40 to $80, depending on where you're looking and what kits you end up going with and what size storage you go with as well. But I do believe that it is usable. I believe it's a way that people can get into PC gaming. It's not, of course, going to let you play the newest AAA titles, but indie titles would be perfect for this. Emulation would be another great one. Now, if this is something that you like and you had fun and you enjoyed it, I've spent the better part of a month making this video, the longest half being editing it. I've spent a lot of the time in the editing and trying to make it enjoyable as it can be to watch. So show your thanks, but I'd greatly appreciate it. And stick around for what's next to come, because I do have a few other ideas. If anyone's listening, if anyone's watching, I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.